Alright. Well, it's evening now, and I'm only now getting around to showing you the other apple tree, which I think is quite a bit bigger. They're probably about the same age, but this one's quite a bit bigger. I gotta keep a good grip on my phone. So we're standing on the bridge over the river out in front of my house. And that hanging out over the river is part of the canopy of the glorious, glorious apple tree. And it goes on and on and on. And there you can see a difference in the color green. That's a flowering dogwood that lives underneath the apple tree. And then you see the little dead branches poking out. They fall down quite often, but I leave them there because this canopy needs all the support it can get. So this is the front of the house, the front of the side of the house. Where the river is a little deep, or a little deeper down. The banks are kind of steep. I'll just show you quick. So there's a nice, that nice tall one there. That's a beautiful maple. And there's a bunch of kind of trashy maples. And then there's the maniacal traffic here. So I'll cross over to the other side of the bridge when this is the road that runs in front of the house. Up to the hill there. Oh, and here's somebody coming. And that's a soft maple right there. They're kind of lovely. They grow very fast, get very big, but then the limbs get too big and they fall. So it's a little bit of a dangerous tree. Well, as you can see, those dead branches are just dangling there. I don't think they're even attached to anything. God. Terrifying. There's a path that goes down to the beach. And this beach is private property. But miraculously, there's nobody there right now. But there's always people here on the weekends. And I played here with my cousins, of course, when I was a child. And people are generally pretty good. They don't leave too much garbage, although I did pull a pop can out of the river not too long ago, but that could have come from anywhere, really. So I don't know what kind of a view we can get down the river. I gotta get back to the dogs. They're gonna be freaking. Alrighty. Yeah, so the river here is just free and wild, which is beautiful, but on our side where the houses are, there are retaining walls, which are kind of a cruelty to the river, I think, but without them, this river, you wouldn't know it right now, but when the snow is melting in the spring, it's flooded the houses many, many times. All right. Walk back down the road. This is a brand spanking new bridge that they built last summer, and then they just finished paving it like a week ago. That was fun. And all the heavy equipment. Oh my God, the jackhammering. Just right in front of my house. And apple tree. Soft maples that are going to have to be cut down because they're in the power lines. There's my house, pretty much buried in lilac bushes and enormous old honeysuckle. And there's the dogs wondering where the hell I've gone. And we will walk around and take a look under the canopy. Hello, dogs. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. That's Nadia on the left and Boo on the right. I'll be right back, okay? I'll be right back. They're beautiful old lilacs. We lost one because of the construction. No, anyway, I'm not gonna. There's another one. There was one over there where the car is sitting right now. There was a big cedar and a lilac. They had to take out because of the changes they made to the slope of the driveway. And anyway, I think in truth, I would like to live much farther away from any kinds of people. So this is pretty wild in here. This is all goutweed, it's called. And I would mow it with the lawnmower, except that I suspect that there are stones under here. I see there's that pile of them there. And this is the base of the apple tree. Up, 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 up. There used to be a tire swing on this tree when we were children. Up, 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 up. Ah, yes. Maybe this is the grandfather tree. Or the grandmother tree. And I think most of the apple, maybe this one is a bit older than the other one, because I think that the apples that my grandmother and my mother made apple pies from always came from the other tree. Now, so I don't know how to give you a scale. Let's see. The suckers coming up. I wonder if the suckers would eventually get good apples. Maybe we'll find out. So that's the bridge over there that I was standing on. Oh, I was wrong. So it's not the apple. Well, I guess that is not an apple tree. What is that? I think that's an old beech. Oh, so I was wrong. That wasn't all the canopy of the apple tree at all. That right there I think is a beech, but I'm not 100% sure. Bark doesn't look quite right somehow for that. It's not a soft maple, but even so, it is still a glorious, glorious old tree. But it is more the same size as the one around the other side, as I thought. Where did we get? Oh, there's all daylilies here. And as I said, there's kind of a steep retaining wall that goes down to the river. I could see. Yeah, no, I'm not going to climb down there. The last thing I need is to lose my phone in the river. Oh, there's the one side of the house. Some things, these beautiful big hostas, I'm going to move them. Big old smoke bush underneath the apple tree. The smoke bush and the dogwood both kind of like the shade, so they just grow underneath the apple tree. Another big old lilac. Big old cedar. The bunnies, I don't prune this one too hard because all kinds of bunnies live under there in the winter. Another big honeysuckle. And that's it for now. When it gets a little bit darker, I may try and film the fireflies. I've never had much success doing it, but there's the other apple tree there, and it is mostly under that big old soft maple. Well, it is a big old soft maple. And then the apple tree is underneath it. Underneath it. And that, here we go through that little dark spot there. That goes down to the river. And there's the dogs. And we'll try for the fireflies a little later on. Goodbye.